think what's interesting about a divorce is it's very similar to the breakup of a regular relationship. By the time the marriage is over and you have gotten divorced and you are now trying to pick up the pieces of your shattered life and rebuild yourself and provide safety, security for your kids and just get on with your life, the ex, usually a masculine, is now really dealing with the reality that the relationship was over. Like, going to all of the court battles and talking amongst the attorneys wasn't the thing or the catalyst that actually helped them realize it was over. Like, when I think back to that actual process, it was more of him just numbing out and trying to get through it, which that is what so many men do. Like, when men go through something hard, they almost get in this survival mode where they just put their head down and work through it instead of actually facing the emotions. They're just trying to get from point A to point B to point C. They don't process the emotions. And it's the same with a breakup. Like, how many times does a man break up with you in a non-marriage situation and then you say, okay, bye, and you move on with your life, and he starts coming back? The reason why he's coming back is because men will just mess around, for lack of a better term, and not face what's really happening and just distract and try to avoid the emotions. And then by the time they're ready to like really face what's going on emotionally, the woman has already processed it and is gone. And in many cases, the woman was processing the demise of the marriage already when it was happening. Like, towards the end, she was processing that it was a loss and that it was over. So I think what's happening in many cases is once the divorce is actually over and the woman's just trying to pick up the pieces of her life, she's getting pushback and drama from the baby daddy because he's just now coping with the loss. He's just now coping with the emotional downfall or outcome of the divorce. And you've been past it for a very long time. Like, I know in my case, I got past it. I went into another relationship, which was really bad and ended. And I processed that relationship too, as well as the demise of my marriage, and then got married again. So like, now I'm in my married era, second marriage era, and I'm so happy and I'm healed and I moved past those bad relationships. So I don't even think about my exes anymore, right? But like, I'm getting stressed and pressed by my baby daddy because he's just now processing the divorce. He's now like, it's finally coming to like the forefront of his mind that it's over, I've moved on, and we're all supposed to now move on and like make things better for the kids. But I think for a lot of men, they just cannot do it. And that's why I see like, you're getting stressed and pressed and we're not doing what's best for the kids, because they as men are just trying to cope with the heavy, devastating emotions of a divorce. And I am not giving them any sort of like hall pass on this. Like, they should go to therapy and do the things necessary to work through the emotions so that they're not stressing and pressing their ex-wives and they're not hurting the kids and using the kids as pawns. But just so few men will take advantage of those resources and actually like try to heal in the right way. They'd rather stress and press their exes and make everybody miserable around them because of the emotions that they cannot process or integrate.